everyone, we're Eamon and Bec, and this is our cabin.
After years of living full-time in our van and traveling the world, we finally borrowed enough money from the bank to buy some land.
This cabin was built in the 70s and sits on 3 acres of land with over 600 feet of waterfront.
Come on in, we'll show you around. So we moved in last October, not really knowing what to expect, and we've done a ton of renovations in the past year, in less than a year. So everything you're about to see is pretty much new, except for this porch, obviously. So right when you walk in, you've got one washroom on either side. The only thing we actually really changed inside this space is we got rid of this old double sink that they used to have in this area and added the washer and dryer.
I never thought I'd be so happy to have my own laundry.
Inside the little laundry room, there's lots of nice storage and a hand washing sink, and then private bathroom and shower. Shower's pretty small, but in the winter time it's nice to have both options. We got a little laundry hamper here. Oh, that's where we keep the sheets. So the old owners renovated this beautifully with all the wood, and honestly, I only noticed this about 2 months ago.
Who would have thought some privacy in the bathroom?
I mean, it's fancy as anything, but why would you ever need that?
Welcome to the ladies' bathroom. This is where we always keep the seat down. We have candles going, it always smells nice. And another key feature of this bathroom is the full bathtub, though in the summer months, we prefer to use the outdoor shower, which we will show you in a second. In both bathrooms, we've attached these little bidets, which are
Money.
absolute game changers. If you come visit, we make you try it out because a lot of people are weirded out by bidets, but I'm weirded out by those who don't use bidets.
Agreed.
Coming from a girl who used to poop into a bucket in a composting toilet, eh? Lots has changed! When we first moved in, we thought having both bathrooms down there might be a bit odd, but honestly, when you're all hanging out up here, it's really nice to go into your own private area to
Use the bidet.
use the bidet.
Play with the bidet.
Of course.
Use of the bidet is complimentary.
Very nice, very nice. Good to know.
The kitchen. Here we are.
Definitely my favorite part of the kitchen is the massive, delicious, solid maple counter. It just makes me happy. Every time I walk by, I kind of just glide my hand along here. I'm loving it. We also love the color we went with. This is all IKEA kitchen. Would not recommend installing it yourself. It was a bit of a nightmare.
I don't get it. I'm losing my mind.
This is bananas! We shelled out and got the GE Cafe series appliances. Big thumbs up. Love the range, love the dishwasher. The fridge is on back order and has been for 9 months. So every good tour shows off your fridge, right?
Oh no!
No, we did not clean out our fridge or freezer.
I wasn't ready for this!
We like to keep a lot of frozen berries on stock. Lots of vegan pierogies. I don't know, we got leftover pizza in here.
You're not. Oh my god.
Something else I've seen on Instagram in like really fancy kitchens is pot fillers. So we put one of those in. Along the island we got lots of extra storage. This one's kind of cool. We put this drawer here so when you're chopping, you've got your compost right here. Little things like that make your life a lot easier.
Speaking of making your life easier, dun 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 dun, after 8 years together, 4 bands, traveling the world.
What a luxury.
We've got a dishwasher. So this is probably my favorite addition of the house. And then this is our little coffee bar nook area. Blender gets a lot of use every day, coffee machine every day, snack drawer every day. You'll notice that we don't have a proper desk setup because we enjoy working in all different spaces of the house. So we kind of utilize the pantry as a desk. We have electrical run through here, so we charge all of our gear. We have a printer ink, pens, more snacks.
Yeah.
I'll never forget walking into this place and thinking it was so closed in and dark. And I said to Eamon, I'll move in if you promise me we'll put a wall of windows at the front. So we put a wall of windows and it looks incredible.
For the entire floor, we laid vinyl planks, and this has been amazing because it doesn't matter if you've got wet feet or you spill something in the kitchen. It's just plastic flooring and lasts forever. And this is the living room. So the big game changer that we did here when we moved in, the wood-burning stove was actually in the center of the room, which didn't really make sense because you're always staring away from the water. So moving that was Bob's call, great call. And now your focal point is out towards the lake.
Honestly, I remember when we moved in and I thought we had nothing because we've been living in a van forever. And then we filled the shelf in a day. So all of our travel books, Eamon's axe in case anyone comes to visit that was not welcome.
Of course. The uke.
We're doing a cabin tour. We're showing off our home. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's spare everyone.
Almost forgot to show you my girlfriend, Alexa. How you going there, sweetheart?
Sorry, I don't know that.
She doesn't speak Australian. But that's pretty key. So you can go like, Alexa, turn on the heat.
It's set to heat.
Takes a while, but... So we actually put in all new HVAC throughout the entire place. That was a big expense, but we lived in this throughout the entire winter, uninsulated, just with that wood-burning stove, and it was freezing.
Kind of cute for the first month, but...
really romantic and cute for the first month.
Yeah.
We don't have AC yet, but maybe next summer.
At this point in the tour, you might be wondering, why are we getting a tour when your cabin's not done?
And to be honest, it never really will be.
But Eamon and I are ready to close this chapter because we are ready to get on the road and travel again! After a year and a half of living in one place, we are so excited to get back on the road.
And if you're like us, looking to maybe book some flights, hotels, car rentals, we're excited to share with you Hopper.
Hopper is a free travel app that's available on Android and iOS that uses data-driven technology to find the best prices for you.
There are no hidden fees, no stress, just accurate predictions and travel deals.
We're currently using Hopper to book our flights back to Morocco to rescue our abandoned van, Trinity. We're so excited to get back there. And when you compare Hopper's deals to other booking platforms, we're saving up to 40% on these flights.
The app is really quite simple to use and actually has a color-coded calendar which shows you the cheapest days to fly on. And because we're flexible with our dates, we chose to select Watch a Trip, and Hopper will monitor the prices 24/7 to make sure we are getting the best price. There's also this really cool feature, Price Freeze, and it allows you to lock in the deal for up to 3 weeks, so it gives you a little bit more time to think about it and discuss with family and friends. And on top of all that, Hopper users get carrot cash rewards to put towards their travel. And who doesn't love a carrot?
Click the link in our description box to download the app Hopper and get $10 of Carrot Cash rewards on us. This can be, Eamon, are you hopping in the background? This can be applied to your first hotel booking on the app, so make sure you use our link to get that awesome deal. And let us know in the comments where you're planning on going. We're so excited to get back to Trinity. Back to the tour. This guy's eating pizza again. It's unbelievable. Didn't you eat just an hour ago?
I just want to remain giving the tour my full attention, so I just need 2 more minutes.
Right off the kitchen space, we have our guest bedroom. So in here, the floor continues through. We put all new drywall, re-paneled the ceiling, actually ended up reinstalling these shelves, and then the biggest part of this bedroom was taking one of the windows that were on the front wall of the cabin and moving it into here. So we have lots of natural light. The bedrooms are small, but honestly, all you need in a room is a comfy bed, and we got that.
And a water ski.
Well, of course, the water ski. As we were wrapping up in this room, Eamon just mentioned that it's quite boring and needs some artwork,
Yeah,
which I
white as
totally
anything.
agree with, but I don't want to rush it, and we're going back to Morocco, and I think it'd be so amazing to have pieces from around the world that we can now actually collect for home, so
Cool.
not rushing the deco.
Just outside this bedroom, you might see a little doggy dish. We don't have a dog, but we have lots of doggy friends, so we have a doggy dish.
We actually redid these stairs by painting them white and then adding a jute runner all the way up. And then we arrive in the loft, aka the hostel, where we can sleep up to 10 people. If any of you are OGs and can remember back to this space, when we first saw it, I think there were at least 6 single beds here. They almost looked like coffins. It was very creepy. And we've replaced those with 2 queen-size beds, and we had these custom cushions made so that when we're watching TV on our big projector, you're kind of propped up as though you're on a couch.
Yeah, the smell has also improved drastically from when we moved in.
Drastically.
And then on this side of the loft, this is probably the second best guest bedroom suite bed because you do have a little bit more privacy. So we got this cool like privacy divider, although it's basically see-through, but it gives you like a little sense of privacy. And then we've got different options. So sometimes we set this up differently. We've got the queen and the single, and not a lot of other furniture right now, but.
In the dead of winter, Eamon and I were looking for fun things to build and create. Enter the hammock. Now, the problem with the hammock is we haven't actually created a door or anything, any easy way to get in. So right now, you literally have to step up and over. And then kind of fall into the hammock, which is always, you know, its own... Holy shoot, that almost came off. What's happening? I'm terrified.
Trust in the process, man. Trust the process.
Okay. Holy shoot, I'm not getting out.
This looks relaxing. This is a relaxing experience, huh?
My heart's beating so fast.
Okay, come on, bud. We got a tour to film.
Wow, this is super comfy.
Tour de film. Come on in. This is where we sleep. It's got an amazing energy in here. We actually installed the sliding door right off the deck, so when you wake up in the morning, you can just boom, hammer outside and give it a big stretch. I've never done that.
Or in the middle of the night, I just found out that you actually go out here to pee.
Actually, I do.
I
Because
didn't
if
know
you notice,
that.
it's quite the walk, and you gotta hit the stairs to get to the washroom. So I'll just whip it right off the deck. And it's beautiful. I used to hate that I pee a lot in the middle of the night, but now I look forward to it almost because it's like just me time. Quiet, the stars.
Babe, I didn't realize we were going to be opening up all our drawers.
Yep. I think this is relatable. I really do. We also have storage underneath the bed, so socks.
Yeah, that's huge.
These are pretty key.
Yeah.
And then whenever Beck grabs a pair of socks, she goes like this. And then I'll wake up in the middle of the night and go, ah! Literally done it 25 times.
This is the most unexpected room in the house. I originally thought the screened-in porch would be for dining, a big beautiful table, but we turned it into a gym, y'all. Woo!
Let's get after it. Get after it, bro.
What?
Yes.
Should
Just one?
You should really stretch before you do that sort of thing. Yeah, but we love having a gym out here. It's been so great after many, many years on the road and going to gyms and just like makeshifting our workouts to have a set schedule.
It's one of my favorite things that came with the cabin. It's an old General Electric fan. Look how long it takes to start. Come on. Come on. Yeah. It's a metal blade and makes a lot of noise, but it's like adds that like rustic gym vibe. And then this fridge is really jokes too. It's like a classic beer fridge. So when it kicks on, which is on right now, you can hear it. And when it kicks on, all the lights in the house dim.
From the screen and porch, we come out onto our illegal deck. Yes, I know a lot of you are asking about our permit situation. We are still in works with the township. Hopefully everything will work itself out, but we'll show you around our illegal space.
They haven't made us tear it down yet. The outdoor kitchen. This was my favorite project to build because obviously that's why I bought this place, is to spend time outside. We've got the barbecue and soon to be pizza oven. You can just imagine it because that's what I've been doing. It's also on back order for 6 months. The barbecue, we actually ran a line directly to the big propane tank. We've got 4 monster propane tanks, so that's how we heat the house. Living out in the woods, you'll get used to living with a lot of other critters. In the sink here, this is Dennis. I think he's a dock spider. He's always there. A little bit more storage underneath, and then that flows right on to the outdoor shower.
We've got 2 waterfall shower heads. We've even got a doggy shower. You'd think we have a dog.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. You gotta open this, and you gotta turn on the water. Did you know that was on?
Yeah.
Eamon!
So, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
This is our gift from Santa this year, our brand new hot tub. I would open it to show you, but I'm afraid that the cameraman might push me in after what I pulled in the shower there. So
No. Oh,
you'll
sure.
have to just envision it.
Show him.
Okay, but don't push me in.
I'm not gonna push you in.
I saw you. I know you. So this is super sweet. It's amazing in winter. We've been stargazing in summer.
If you're in the market for a hot tub and you're looking at online, don't be fooled by the term water feature, because I was sold on it. I was picturing like a fountain, like shooting water out. That's it. And our property is slightly elevated, so building this staircase down to the water was a big job, but well worth it. We've got kind of all these little landings, so if you need a break, you can take one. Bob usually stops here. This is the Bob chair.
Oh, I was wondering where that chair came from and why it's here. The Bob chair. So we got quite a few stairs down to this next larger platform where we are manifesting a beautiful cedar sauna one day, right in this corner. Wouldn't that be amazing? And from the larger platform, there are 2 more sets of stairs down to the water. This was a really fun project. We actually built this floating dock using 30 massive plastic barrels, and it's where we actually gather a ton and spend a lot of our time. We get all day sun, jump off the dock, and just sit and enjoy.
This last section of stairs was interrupted by the building inspector. So eventually we would like to do like a little bit more of a permanent solution, maybe a larger platform that accesses the dock. But we're just grateful that we're able to get to the water this season. This is our pontoon boat, the Couch of the Seas. It's definitely the best way to explore the waters. All right, well that's the main dock. We actually have a second one on the other side. It's a bit of a hike. We'll get there soon. Before we head to the second dock slash boathouse, I'm going to show you the shed. This is where Beck's kicked me out, bring all my tools. And as I mentioned, you always have roommates. Charleston lives here. Hi, buddy.
Aww.
Charleston's the resident chippy. He moved into this corner about a month ago, and it's kind of my fault. Everything's kind of open still at the rafters. I don't know, he's pretty cute. I might let him live the winter. We haven't decided yet. But yeah, this is where I hang out and smash some tools around. How sick is this?
Careful!
Yeah, dude. You do some damage with this puppy. We do have a security system here, but I'm telling you. Back! Stay back, haters! Stay back! Don't leave that comment!
When we first moved in, this shed was full of junk, and then we cleaned it absolutely spotless. And not that it's junk in there, but it's full again.
What? This is very organized. I would say this is pretty organized.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful.
Wait till you see the basement.
Oh my gosh, the basement.
So as Bec mentioned, we are sitting on 3 beautiful acres, and we really haven't done much with the property off to the left here. So look out for ticks and snakes and spiders and chipmunks and owls.
Jeez. So I wanted to take you guys down to an area we like to call Bec's Bay. We kind of keep this path a little trimmed, or Eamon does, because one day we'd love to be able to build another cabin down this way. So welcome to Bec's Bay, everyone. This is our beautiful, sort of the end of our property line. It's really nice and level, lots of beautiful birch trees, and then we have a beautiful little bay. Another favorite part about this cabin is that we can host people. Now, as you've seen, we have a few guest bedrooms, but we love to use our van as an alternative bunkie.
Oh, the van gets parked here, just next to the porta potty. This has not been used yet, but it's got the original TP from 1972.
And that smell from 1972. The van is a perfect guest cabin because it's completely self-contained. The composting toilet is in working condition, and it actually sleeps 2 people very comfortably, and if we need to, we could squeeze a 3rd. So while the van hasn't had as many adventures this summer, it's seen a lot of guests.
Including some not so welcome ones. Oh my god, those mousetraps suck, dude. He actually took the tape off the peanut butter. You see his poo everywhere.
Oh no!
Don't worry, guys. We'll clean it before you come. This loop has worked out really well. You might have thought we planned this, but we didn't. This is our well. So this drops like many feet into the ground, and that's where we get our fresh drinking water. And then we actually also hooked up a lake water intake, so if we need to water the garden, fill up the hot tub right out of the lake. Boathouse?
Boathouse.
You want to tell them about this path we did?
Yeah, this spring we actually pulled out a lot of big rocks and stumps and things you would stub your toe on, laid some wood chips down, and just finished the path a little bit more safely?
Gently.
Gently. And this path leads to our boathouse,
Boat shed.
where we keep our kayaks, Eamon's hip waders, and not much else.
Life jackets.
Life jackets, yeah.
I kind of like it in here. It's a little bit creepy, but sometimes I hang out here when Bex asks me to do stuff. This is a pretty amazing potential here for a beach. It just needs some TLC. But I guess we technically have a beach.
And I guess we technically have 2 sea-doos.
Not technically. We have 2 sea-doos. This is something we bought back in January. We didn't get them till now, but yeah, we did it. We bought 2 sea-doos. No one to blame except for Lee. And Lee only. She made us do it. And we're not upset about it.
Eamon's Christmas gift from my parents this year, but it's where I spend most of my time perfecting my swing.
Ow.
Catch me on a golf course near you. Let me show you the basement, come on.
So we loaded up with 4, I think they're 100 liters. I could be wrong. No, that doesn't sound like enough. 400 liters? Anyway, I have no idea how big they are.
Yeah.
But last winter, we actually ran out in the middle of the season. Now we weren't insulated, so we're hoping that this would get us through the entire winter, because sometimes there's issues with the refill truck getting through. There's supposedly that much snow. And the basement.
This is another space in the house where we really cleaned it up really nice and then just rejunked it up. Eamon had this as a little workshop. Really beautifully done, and now it's sort of just the overflow of things that Eamon finds at the dump and brings home.
Yeah, right. And then this is our kind of water utility room. So we put in the brand new furnace this year. So we had all the ducting ran throughout the house. That was a big job. We've got our water heater, our accumulator, and then we are on the well, so it's hard water, so we put in a water softener. When we moved in, this was all a dirt floor basement, and I think there were some snakes and rats and mice living in here. So what we did is we laid a plastic poly floor and right up to each side of the wall, and then had a spray foam guy come in and seal the entire area. So you can see the floor is now sealed with the concrete floor. That was a great move because we haven't had a critter in here since. What is left? What else can we show you? Well, really all that's left to do is to thank you guys. We've had this unbelievable ride where essentially we've been able to post a video every single week for the last year and call that a job. We truly are living our dream, and without every single one of you tuning in and showing support, this wouldn't be possible.
A few years ago, this was all just a dream. We were two kids who moved into a van. Everyone thought we were a little crazy, selling tea across Canada, and we always dreamed that one day we'd have a home base that we could come to that we absolutely love, and this is it. Hopefully this just encourages you to continue living your best life, get out there, chase your dreams, because they are totally possible, and we hope to support you guys in all of your adventures, just as you have for us.
That's essentially a wrap on this cabin series. We're super excited to share some new content with you, maybe some international travel, and as always, we'll see you Sunday.
And go call someone you love and tell them you love them.
We love you guys.
Aww.
I do, I love them.
I know, I love them too.
I haven't met
All
a
of
lot
you.
of you, but I would love to one day. I can't wait for meetups to come back.
I know.
We used to do a lot of really rad meetups, and out of everyone that came to the meetup, I love them. I love you.
Love you guys.
Peace. Here. Oh shit. You gotta pick that up. We've actually got 2 washrooms on either side.
Oh shit. Halfway through the tour that he's got dirt on his shirt.
All. Ready?
Off of the kitchen space, we have our guest bedroom. So come on in here. This room, the major work we did. Sorry. What are the highlights of that room?
Whoa.
What? What is up? Onward!
Whoa, what about the broomstick?
Oh.
You gotta show them that.
Alright. If you guys need a lift to Hogwarts this year, let me know. In the off chance that you're watching Eamon and I for the first time today, you might think we don't look that outdoorsy. I dressed up. I don't normally wear a skirt for a walk in the woods.